So this is going to be my Infinity War movie review. I know I'm super late to the party by at least 2 weeks, but I made a promise to my wife that I would actually wait for her and her sister, and I kept that promise. I also didn't spoil anything for them. Although this is the first time I saw the movie, I knew absolutely everything about the movie. I looked for spoilers. I asked people who saw the movie, and I was rewarded with a wealth of information. And here's the review. I'm going to actually do something I've never tried to do before. I'm going to do a non-spoiler review. They're always really hard for me to do. So hopefully I can get through this one without spoiling too much. But if you haven't seen the movie and you don't, you doubt my ability to do this, please stop now. Go see the movie. Come back. But I am going to do my very best. I promise not to spoil anything. So I do have a lot of things to get to start, with. So let's start off with the first characters that I absolutely loved in this movie. And of course, when you talk Infinity War, you have to talk Thanos. Yes, the Mad Titan himself. Such an amazing character. I loved him, up to here. And he is definitely by far the MCU's best villain of all time. Yes, this is after Killmonger. This is after Loki. This is after Ultron. All those fall short in comparison to Thanos. Now, why is this? Well, I feel that you can actually kind of sympathize with him. You can understand why he was doing the things, what he was doing, and where he was coming from, and, really his motivation throughout the whole movie. You actually felt bad for the guy. You sympathized with him, and you kind of understood why he was doing it, even though you didn't like his methods. So really happy he did. Josh Brolin did just an amazing job, with the character, bringing him to life, the voice, the, mannerisms, all really good things. The next character is Thor. And if we want to talk about growth and just absolutely love for a character, you can't pick better than Thor, because he started off as a cocky person who we didn't even know if he deserved to have the hammer at the very beginning of the MCU. And now, he's got a haircut. He's had so much loss, pain, and suffering. And he just continues to have a rough time here, but he does come back extremely strong, and I'm very happy with the way that they went and the role that they allowed him to play in this. The end of the 10 years that we have been watching the MC movie. Yes, it's been 10 years. Just a few days ago that Iron Man 1 came out. And this is what we've been waiting for. Infinity War, Thanos, and what they've done with Thor is just amazing. I will have to say that. Another one that I absolutely loved what they did with was Doctor Strange. Now, I loved this first movie. He's been one of my favorite characters in comics and in the movies for as long as I can remember. Since I very first cracked open, that X Factor, comic, and then I first discovered Doctor Strange. I've loved this character throughout, and he plays a huge and big role in this movie, and I'm so glad he does. I love his Shiva impression. It's just, it kind of blows your mind, and he plays such a big part in this, and you really get to see what he can do. Now, we thought we knew what he could do for his movie, and then they upped it with his little cameo in Thor Ragnarok, and then they upped it again in this movie, and it was just amazing. I really cannot wait to see where they go with the future of this character. So, super excited that he was, brought out. So, as far as the plot, as far as everything, they really really took the Marvel universe and shook it up. And it's kind of like one of those little miniature snow globes. They shook it up really well, and you don't know what, you know, where the pieces are going to fall until the movie's absolutely over. And, it's a lot of people had expectations. I mean, I even did a survival list or a death list. I actually did one of each, and I was completely wrong. I know everybody in that group was wrong. Maybe one or two may have known one of the characters that survived or one of the characters that died, but they didn't know all of them. I don't think there's any way that anybody could have, really went and named everybody who's going to survive and everybody who dies. I will say that I love what they did with the Guardians of the Galaxy, being that Gamora and Nebula are the daughters of Thanos, and they are really tied into the Guardians of the Galaxy. I know this movie was going to be hard. I knew this movie was going to be, they were going to have a very strong presence and a very active role in this movie. And the way that they did that story was very good. The actual meeting between Nebula and Thanos and Gamora was both heartbreaking and very interesting. It definitely brought a tear to my eye. I know a few people also had tears in their eyes. So definitely enjoyable. It was a great movie all around. I was super happy with the way they did it. Just amazing. Now, I hate to be nitpicky, because I know that's what I'll get called when I do mention there was something I did not like about this movie. And, I don't know if anybody else caught it, but some of the CGI was a little wonky. Unfortunately, this happened in Black Panther, where it just seems that what Marvel was not up to par. It's like they took something and they really, kind of failed at it. And, it's just some parts that Hulk wasn't, or that Bruce Banner was involved. And then some of the other characters, you were like, okay, you can honestly tell those are not real people. Where you can do CGI animation where you can go, is that real or not? I can't tell. Perfect example was Last Jedi. Oh no, not Last Jedi. Rogue One with Princess Leia. If you didn't know she had died, you would have thought she had been there. So that was a way of showing that CGI needs to be, needs to come up to a level that Marvel has had in the past, and I think they need to get back to. So, all said and done, I give this a 15 out of a 10. I really did enjoy it. Although, you know what, I honestly can say I don't have any urge to run out and see it again. I won't be going to see it for, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. I may go see it a second time, just in case some of our friends ask us to go, or my wife, wants to go see it again. I'll be willing to do that, but I won't be running out to do it by myself. So, now I do have one small question, and hopefully you guys, can maybe give me your ideas on what you think. But as this being as Infinity War is actually after Wasp and Ant-Man that's coming up this, I believe, November, do you guys think that, we're going to see any more deaths in that movie? Or do you think we're done, they're done kicking us in the feels? So, it is pre-Infinity War, so I'd actually be willing to bet that they're not done kicking us in the feels. So, but let's see. I definitely look forward to that. I got to get through Solo, Incredibles, and a few other movies, including Jurassic World 2. So if you know, just looking forward to those good movies. Well, guys, if you like this video and you want to see more of them, hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. And in the comments, let me know what you think about Ant-Man and Wasp. Think they're gonna give us a break, or do you think they're gonna do some more damage? And also let me know how I did in the non-spoiler area, because it is, like I said, a very first for me. I normally don't like doing it, but this is only 2 weeks out, and I feel that this is a big enough movie that I probably should have done this. So, again, guys, have a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed, Free Comic Book Day, which was today. And I hope you got some good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Bye.